Hi, I'm Plami, and in this episode of Radio K, I'm gonna be reacting to the Boyz' first comeback since they were on Kingdom Thrill Ride. I am curious to check out this song because, I mean, there have been a lot of the Boyz' songs that don't personally really appeal to me, and for some reason just don't really work for me, even though I don't think they're really bad and I want to enjoy them. But there also been quite a few songs from them that I've genuinely really liked. Although for the most part they still don't really appeal to me as much as other groups, but I'm still excited to check out this song, especially because I want to see what they're gonna come out with after being on Kingdom. And before you ask me, yes, I am going to eventually react to the Kingdom final songs for every single one of the groups. I'm gonna react to the Boyz' song, which I don't know the title of. I'm gonna react to Stray Kids' Wolfgang and 80's The Real. I'm gonna react to all of those songs. I just want to catch up with all the music video releases that I've accumulated, which is about 15 to 20 songs that I have to react to before I get to the Kingdom songs. But I am going to do it, it's just gonna take time. Especially because in the last month I've been busy with real life work, so I haven't really even been able to do many YouTube videos. So it might take even a little while, but I am gonna do it. And if you wanna see it done sooner, one way to speed up the process is definitely going to my Patreon and support me over there. Especially since I created the tier for K-pop reaction specifically, with which you can request me to react to certain things. So if you want to see the reaction to the Boyz' Kingdom song or any of the Kingdom songs, you can do that by going to my Patreon, subscribing to the tier, and demanding me to do a reaction to that. You can also request it in comment down below, because if I see that there's gonna be a huge demand to do a reaction to that sooner rather than later, I might be convinced to do it sooner rather than later. But with my Patreon, it's a certain thing, while with the comments, it's more of a if I feel like it, you know? But yeah, still, I'm really curious to see what the first comeback of the Boyz since Kingdom is going to be like. So without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it seems more playful. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it, honestly. It definitely feels different though. I think I can definitely say though that it's at least catchier. Yeah, this is probably the catchiest, playful the Boyz song. Because even though I've tried to, like, I've reacted to every single The Boyz title track, the first like 5 or 6 title tracks, even though they're not bad and I tried to like them, for some reason had a problem with not really feeling catchy. This one is done in the same style with like the same playful concept, but it is actually catchy, so I'm actually able to like it and appreciate it. Also, I really like how hyperactive it is. I honestly kinda like it genuinely. Until this point, the Boyz songs that I genuinely loved was Tattoo. And I think that might be a Japanese release. That song just appealed to me so much in every way. And this one is more true to the Boyz' music style. So I'm actually more happy that this song is appealing to me because it finally allows me to enjoy the Boyz' music. They've definitely improved though. They've definitely improved after Kingdom. Not that they were bad before Kingdom, but they definitely feel evolved. How many flipping members are there in the Boyz? There's definitely more than 10. Okay, there is 11. Okay, I guess there are more than 10. It's just that in the dancing portion, it really looked like it was like 13 or 14 members or something along those lines. But yeah, I actually genuinely like this. Like I said, with the first few songs that I've checked out by the Boyz, which was like their debut song and their first like 4 or 5 songs, you can even check out my reaction to those songs. Although keep in mind, those videos are pretty old and the quality may be shitty. Or shittier than what it is right now. But for some reason, the songs just didn't really click with me. That's the best way I can put it. Because I don't think the songs were bad, but there was something missing in them that really didn't allow me to find them catchy. I could feel that the creators of the song were trying to make the song catchy and entertaining, even to me. Like, I could feel the song trying, but for some reason it just wasn't clicking with me. And this song is done in that exact style, but it clicks with me. I don't know what makes it click. I really wish I knew why this song clicks with me while those other songs didn't, but that's the case. And I'm really happy that it does, because I've wanted to like the Boyz, because I never want to hate a group, honestly, but like, you guys seem to love me reacting to the Boyz, so I want to like them. But until this point, the only song that I liked from them was the song that was nothing like them. So I'm glad that I finally have a song from them that is actually catchy, that I really like. And yeah, I even think that after the second listen, I'm gonna like it even more, because I think it was when we got in the later half of the song, when we heard the chorus part of the song, it worked so much better. I can actually feel getting falling in love with the song, with the chorus. So I think even after the second listen, I'm gonna be even more in love with the song. But there's only one way to find out whether that's gonna be the case. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's a catchy beat. I loved how hyperactive their choreo is. It really feels like they've perfected their style. Oh yeah, I'm really liking it. They also seem to be showing a little bit more of an edgier side to them, so I like it as well. I like that as well. Like, I hope you guys don't take this the wrong way, but it does seem like there is some influence from groups like Stray Kids and 80s in this group now. Or at least now I'm just feeling the similarities or the influence. I don't know. I really like the pre-chorus hard-hitting part. Okay, that part is so damn catchy. That's good. How did I notice that during the first listen? Were they doing the chicken dance for a second there? Oh my god, did they... Please don't tell me they just dabbed. Okay, we're not gonna listen to it a third time, that's for sure. But yeah. Okay, I like it. I mean, I already said that I did, but I guess it just bears repeating. I like it. It's a very enjoyable song. Still not my most favorite thing ever, but I genuinely like it. And again, I'm really happy that I'm actually liking a genuine song from them that is like their style, like what they're known for. Because like I said, another way to put how I felt about those first 5 or 6 songs from the Boyz that I heard was that I just, for some reason, was not really getting invested in those songs. They just didn't really manage to invest me into them. While this song does, like there's enough things to spice it up to invest me and get me interested into the song. So I think that's the reason why I like it so much. It's fun, it's quirky, but it's also at the same time intense and powerful, and I like that. I like that. In terms of a rating, I mean, I don't know. Again, as I said, they're not my favorite thing, so I don't really feel like giving them a 10 out of 10. Although, for the concept that they're going for, I think they really did it well, so I think I probably should give them a 10 out of 10. But I feel like if I have to be more personal with my rating, I would probably give it something along the lines of 9.2 out of 10. So whichever score you prefer as the truer one, that's the truer one, I guess. But yeah, that's how I feel about them. And yeah, as usual, if there's B-sides to this, because almost always there is, but sometimes there isn't, and you want to check out the B-sides, as I said earlier, for the Kingdom songs, go to my Patreon and request me to do a reaction to the B-sides, or comment it down in the comments below. It's up to you. But yeah, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge thanks to my first ever patron on Patreon, Omari Bridgman. As I just said, if you want to join that person, go to my Patreon and subscribe to the tier made for K-pop fans, allowing them to request me to do K-pop reactions, or to the lowest tier, which is just for general support, because any amount that you support me with helps out the channel and helps the continuing existence of this reaction series. But before we end this video, I just want to quickly explain to you something that you might be wondering about, like, why am I dressed the way I am? Why do I look the way I do? And if you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you would know the answer already, because back when I started my YouTube channel, I had super long hair and I was dressing femininely in every single video. But for those of you who don't know, which I assume it's most of you, I'm actually transgender. I think I'm more of a non-binary rather than a male to female, because there are quite a few times where I don't really feel like dressing femininely and looking feminine and looking like a girl, and I just want to look like a normal guy. But I feel like in a lot of the time I do want to look feminine. So for the sake of simplicity, I decided to just settle on non-binary, although I definitely really want to be much more feminine than I am right now, like almost like androgynous. But due to my current situation, I'm unable to transition, because I still live with my parents. I tried to transition secretly while still living with my parents, but they started noticing that I was looking more feminine and that I obviously had my long hair back then, and they were pressuring me to cut it all the time. And even when I was growing it out, they were constantly pressuring me to not grow it out, and now they are pressuring me to not grow it out again. I'm really unable to transition, and there's no really way out of this situation for me because I can't get a job. I've tried to, but I just can't seem to get any job. And even if I was able to get a job, I wouldn't really be able to transition in my country where I live while working that job because people here are completely bigoted, and they will harass me, they will bully me, and they probably the employers will probably never even hire me if I actually decided to completely transition. So the only way for me to actually be who I am, who I truly am, is if I actually start being successful with YouTube and start making money off of YouTube, because I don't really have to care about what anybody thinks of me, and I can just be who I want to be and dress however I want and all those stuff. So with all this information and me telling you that I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out, I don't want to make you feel bad about my situation and wanting to manipulate you into helping me out or boosting the subscribers on my channel or anything like that. I ask you if you're able to help me out by donating to my Patreon or donating to my PayPal, which is for that you will have to get in touch with me in the comments down below to set it up properly, because I haven't really done that, because I assume nobody's really gonna want to do that. But if you're able to do that, I would really appreciate it. But again, this is literally the only way for me out. This is the only way out. So yeah, it's completely up to you. If you can't help me out monetarily, then at the very least I think it would be great if you could help out in other ways, like I said earlier, liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and all those other stuff. But yeah, I'm not trying to guilt trip you, I'm just explaining to you my situation and hoping that you can help me out. But yeah, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And I'm actually soon gonna be releasing another chapter in my ongoing story, Dead Inside. I actually haven't posted a new chapter in almost a year because I've been overly focused on the YouTube channel, but I've gotten some inspiration recently, and I'm currently in the process of writing the next chapter, which I feel like most people are gonna enjoy being able to relate with what's happening in that chapter because of what happened in the world last year. So I think it's gonna be very entertaining. So if you're interested, check out my ongoing story and be ready for a next chapter for it. And if you don't enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, again, I'm sorry for repeating it many times, but I would appreciate any support that you can give me. You can go to my Patreon, but if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!